Good morning, everyone. Probably wondering why I'm looking like this right now. Jeez. All right. Well, probably wondering if I had hair or not. I do. All right, hang on a second. Okay. Ooh, everything's a mess here. That's what I look like when I'm on the grinder. Lots of bad stuff that you don't want to breathe in. Just the metal alone is bad, but of course there's sawdust on the handles when I'm grinding out the handle, which I'm going to be showing a part of that here in a minute. And, you know, the epoxy that I put the handles on with and everything that goes along with that, not good to breathe in. So, that's what's happening right now. And I'm going to show a little bit more of this here, and I'm going to show the knife handle in a second, and we'll take it from there. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so what's happening here is that transition right between the steel bolster, which of course that's all one piece like I showed before. That transition to the wood here can be a little bit challenging when you have these forging marks that you want to smooth out, and the shoulder right there doesn't always completely fit up. You know, there's a little bit of dips here and there. So on the grinder, what happens is naturally the wood is softer than the metal, so you have to be very careful when you're grinding. But there's a point where it's just better to take it off the grinder and use a file. Now you can see a little bit closer here. I dipped on that one just a little bit more than I would have cared for when I was making that transition on the grinder. Of course, I was using a coarse grit, you know, to get it down. This side's not too bad, and there's nothing that I can't fix right there. So what I do is we use a file. We'll just keep on going. Much more control here with this, and then you can taper it, and you've minimized now the risk of dipping down into that wood and causing a gouge right there. It would be very hard to correct. So anyway, all right, okay, all done grinding out the handles on the belt sander. Glad to have all that stuff off me here, because it's quite uncomfortable having the face mask and the shield and everything is very important. Obviously the sparks that come off of there would do some significant damage to your eyes if you caught some in there. Not to mention all the crap going into your lungs. So, alrighty, here's one of them. All right, now it's not a fancy handle. Okay, it's just got a little bit of curves on it, and I like curves. Anyway, this one is spoken for. Okay, Stuart, this is yours. I'm not sure if you watch my videos or not, but this one's yours, buddy. Be going out here as soon as I, like I mentioned, the sheath and everything. That's going to be finishing up this week. This one, okay, this is the second one I made. I always make at least one extra when I do a run or an order, and we'll talk about what changes I've made on the website here just recently, if you folks haven't been on there lately. But anyway, this one is going to have a little scroll cut right here on both sides. All right, just like the small hunters I had done just a couple of months ago. And I think it'll look nice. It's got, again, it'll have that French trade pattern look to it. Now, and again, this is a clip point, not a drop point. Okay, good swedge on there. Now, I can't seem to get that focused in all that great. This is not jimping so much as what I normally do is, this is actually a vine and scroll file work on that one. Okay, a little hard to sell. Anyway, once I get it all done, all stand up and finished, put on, and the sheath and everything, I'll have some more detailed pictures of it on here. So those will be done. Actually, this one's going to be available. All right, like I said, I always try to make up at least one extra one. That one will probably be available on my site. Let's see here, what's today? Probably February 9th, 2024. Unless somebody calls me here and at the shop. That happens a lot. We'll see how that goes. I got a lot going on, obviously, like I mentioned all the time. But that one will be available to purchase from whomever there. And I got more coming. Now, I've talked about the limited runs. Just finishing up that last one. Those were the Bushcraft Woods knives. Those are almost done. Anybody out there waiting on theirs, everything's on time. Should be leaving here in a couple weeks. And I'll be starting on another one. Now, we've talked about the Hudson Bays. Still not quite there yet. Still trying to finish up a couple of back orders on those. Also have a lot of the old pattern and the new pattern Frontier knives. And I'm sorry, not Frontier, the Woodsman Field knives. Okay, so I may have a run of those coming up here shortly too. I think I mentioned that one or two videos back. Anyway, I guess that's about it. Lots more coming. Thanks again, everybody, for watching the videos that I've been putting up. Really appreciate it. Helps the channel out. Like and subscribe, please, if you haven't already, and the usual stuff. Anyway, thanks again, and we'll catch everybody in the next one. Thanks again.